Firefighters rushed in and carried the lifeless golden retriever out. These are the most unexpected rescues, and it only gets worse. No movement, no breath. They placed an oxygen mask and kept going. Seconds felt too long. Then a paw moved. The dog woke up, and then it got worse. The dog fell into the pool and couldn't get out. He kept slipping every time he tried to climb, his head barely staying above water as he got weaker. The family couldn't reach him in time until firefighters rushed in and jumped. But look closely. He's right back at the edge again. They almost gave up.
The dog was being carried by the current. The river pushed it towards the rocks as it struggled to stay above water. Firefighters threw a rope, but it missed. With no time left, one firefighter jumped in. At the last second, he grabbed the dog. Both were pulled safely to shore. The dog survived.
If that shocked you, hit like so more people see this.
They almost missed it. A tiny rabbit trapped in the flames. The fire spreads fast, too fast. He reaches in, pulls back. The roof starts collapsing. The rabbit freezes. Nowhere to go. One last chance. He dives through the fire and grabs it. Safe. Finally safe. But wait. Look closer. It's still there.
This one looked impossible.
A small puppy was trapped deep inside a storm drain, with water rising fast around it. Firefighters rushed in, lifting the heavy cover, trying to reach it in time. But the puppy was too far inside. As the water kept rising, one firefighter reached deeper. And at the last second, he grabbed the puppy and pulled it out, safe but shaking. Because seconds later, the drain would have filled completely.
There was only one chance.
The horse was sinking deeper every minute. Trapped in thick mud, it struggled to move, but couldn't get free. Firefighters rushed in and quickly set up ropes, trying to pull it out. But the more they pulled, the more the mud shifted, dragging the horse even lower. Its legs were nearly gone beneath the surface, and it was running out of strength. They adjusted the harness and gave one final, coordinated pull. Slowly, the horse began to rise from the mud. At the very last second, it broke free and stood back on solid ground.
The last rescues are the craziest. Then everything changed.
The dog fell through the ice and had 5 seconds before it's over for him. In the middle of a frozen lake, he struggled in the freezing water, slipping every time he tried to climb onto the ice. Each second in the water felt like hours because it made him weaker. Firefighters rushed to the lake with ropes and rescue gear. One firefighter crawled slowly across the thin ice. Just as the dog started to sink, he grabbed him. Both were pulled back to shore. Nobody thought this rescue would work.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
There was only one chance.
The baby deer was stuck in a metal fence, its leg trapped as it struggled to break free. The more it pulled, the tighter it got. Firefighters rushed in, moving carefully. One tried to pull the fence apart, but it only made things worse. With no time left, they used cutters and snapped the wire free. The deer stumbled up, then ran back to the forest.
They were running out of time.
This tiny kitten was moments away from being gone forever. A massive kitchen fire trapped Luna inside a smoke-filled house while her family were away. Firefighter Leo rushed into the dark haze and found her lying motionless under a couch. He carried her to the lawn and used a tiny oxygen mask made for cats. Everyone watched in silence, thinking she was gone. Suddenly, Luna opened her eyes and let out a faint meow before she started purring.
This is the craziest one.
They heard a tiny meow inside the car. Flames spread under the hood, smoke rising as the kitten cries inside. A firefighter rushes in, pulling the door, but it won't budge as the fire grows. He forces it open, smoke bursts out, flames now inside. He reaches through the heat and grabs the kitten just as the fire surges. Seconds later, the car is fully engulfed. But the kitten is safe.
No one saw that coming.
The cat was stuck inside the chimney, crying, slipping deeper into the dark. Firefighters rushed in, but every second it sank lower. A hand reached, missed, it was almost gone. Smoke rising fast. Then, last second, they grabbed it. Safe. Or is it stuck again right now?
But it didn't end there. The dog slipped at the edge of a cliff. One step and it was over. Trapped on a tiny ledge as rocks fell. Rescuers rushed in, but the first attempt failed. The ledge started breaking, so one firefighter went down, secured the dog, and they pulled them up just in time. But what made it slip? It got even worse. This puppy is seconds from being swept away in a storm drain. Trapped in rising water, it keeps slipping as the current gets stronger. A rescue tool fails, and the flow surges harder. Then at the last second, a firefighter reaches in and pulls it out. But look closely. It almost happens again. If you love animals, subscribe for more.
The flames blocked the door, and the dog was trapped outside. Smoke kept pouring out, and the fire was getting closer. A ladder rushed up, but the heat pushed the firefighter back. The dog had nowhere left to go. The flames were right there. Then, one last try. He stepped through the smoke, grabbed the dog, and didn't look back. Seconds later, they made it down safely. But just before that, the flames blocked the door.
They almost lost him.
The fire trapped the dog on the roof, with flames rising behind him. Smoke filled the air as firefighters rushed in and raised the ladder. One firefighter climbed straight through the smoke toward the terrified dog. Slowly, he reached him, calming him enough to carry him down. But then the unthinkable happened. The dog slipped from his arms, falling back toward the burning house. You won't believe what happens next.
Which one was your favorite? Comment down below.